Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Oh, yeah, my name is Joy, and you're welcome to the Woman to Woman show. And we are on Your Rock Radio.
Hey guys, welcome to Europe,
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is You Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun. Yes, this is the Woman to Woman show on You Rock Radio. How is everybody doing? Because I'm doing really, really well. Yes, I am doing really well. Like we know, we are at the middle of, this is the month of May, and today is already the 18th day in the month of May 2022. Half of the month gone. Well, thank God that we are alive today to witness this beautiful day. And we have a very, very important topic we'll be talking about today. If you want to be part of this show, I need you to ring in on 00353 89967590. 00353 89967590. And you can join us on Instagram and Facebook. That's on URock Media 1. And for YouTube, it is URock TV. Ring in, tell us what you think. You want to contribute, fine. You want to ask a question, fine, because we're dealing with a very sensitive topic today, and we want everybody to be on board. Get your sisters, get your wives, get your girlfriends, yeah, get them to come listen, because I'm very sure it will do us all good. Yes, the topic we have today is causes of infertility in women. Causes of infertility in women. And I have a very capable hand, a nurse on the line. Unfortunately, she's not in the studio with us. She's my telephone guest, but I know she's going to do justice to this. Yes, I know very, very well that she's going to do justice to this. And like I said, feel free to ask whatever questions that you have or that have been bothering you want to find out. But I will let her introduce herself. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello.
Hello, my beautiful people.
Yeah, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Thank you for coming on board. See, I really, really do appreciate your time, your very busy schedule to come be our guest today on this show, the Woman to Woman show. What is happening? I'm super excited. I know that is what is wrong with me this afternoon. Super excited. Please introduce yourself so that our people online will know who you are.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For having me in your midst this afternoon.
You're welcome.
My name is Mrs. Osede Isioma Akpogenubo. I'm a nurse. My rank is Chief Nursing Officer. I am a retired nurse, but not tired.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for being part of us. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Okay, we're going to kickstart immediately because a lot of messages that I got, if I don't know, I took 1 minute, almost 1 minute late. They already started, texting me to say, what is happening? You are not online yet, So we'll dive straight into the topic that we have at hand, which is infertility in women.
Yeah, thank you.
What will you say?
My topic today.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, what will you say is the causes of infertility in women?
The causes of infertility in a woman is inability of a woman to be pregnant between 1 or 2 years in marriage.
Okay.
What causes it in women is infection, too much of drinking, too much of taking alcoholic, In a condition of too much abortion, it causes it in a woman. In a man, too much intake of alcoholic drink, stress, and infection.
Okay.
Infection in a woman, such as vaginal discharge, and in the man, it can cause low sperm count. That is the process.
You brought in the men. I actually wanted us to deal with the women, but now that you brought in the men, we are not gonna concentrate on the men. We'll concentrate on the women. But like that means, let me just ask one question concerning the man. Yeah, because as you mentioned one or two things concerning the men now or the man, it just occurred to me really that the man's own can actually affect a woman. That is a man's, like you said something about low sperm count. For the man, because that means that means if a man has such problem, it's going to be difficult for the woman to conceive. Oh, okay. So this works side by side. Okay, but for today we're going to concentrate on the women really, but that doesn't mean if there's any advice or something you need to chip in concerning the men that you shouldn't, because this is something that causes. Yeah, it's a woman to woman program, but you see the topic we're talking about today is a very sensitive one, that has caused a lot of trouble in homes, a whole lot of trouble in homes. I don't want to deviate. I don't want to go towards the main section. See, let's talk about the women now. Like you said something about infection. You said something about too much alcohol. You said something about stress. Maybe when a woman vaginal discharge. Okay, vaginal discharge, that's part of the infection, aspect of it. Okay, does ovulation have anything to do with infertility?
In ovulation, that is in a menstruation period among the women.
Yeah.
It's a period whereby the bleeding that occurs as a part of bleeding from the woman through the vagina.
Yeah.
Through this menstruation period that we have the egg, ovulation, cycle, and whatever.
Okay. Okay. What I'm asking is this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
So, in a condition like this, infertility is inability for a woman to be pregnant between two couples for 1 year to 2 years.
Okay.
In this condition, it's better for this couple to see a doctor, to seek for a doctor's advice by going to the clinic or hospital.
Okay.
So in this condition, the doctor will now excuse the wife of the man and interviewed both of them separately so as to know who is affected or who is not affected. In a woman, she will open up for the doctor and tell the doctor her findings in her body. Number one, in her ovulation cycle, some people ovulation is 28 days to 30 days, some 21, 24. You will explain all this to your doctor that you have met.
Okay.
Then the doctor will now seek for tests.
Okay.
Tests such as HSG, HBS, scan, abdominal scan. In that HVA, that is high vaginal swab.
Okay.
Abdominal scan is a scan, an X-ray like that. After that test period, then the doctor will now place her on some drugs, not native, not traditional medicine,
Medicine now. Okay.
medicine and
Okay.
antibiotics.
Okay.
Then the signs and symptoms, it has no symptoms to that extent. The signs and symptoms is body temperature, engorgement in the breast, some pains at the side of the abdomen, and maybe frequent headache
Okay.
and body temperature. That is the signs and symptoms.
Okay. So this.
In the
Okay. Okay. No, sorry. We are listening. I wanted to ask you a question. That these things you said that they are all visible symptoms of
Yes,
infertility
for
the woman. Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay. You wanted to say
So,
something.
no, I've not. I finished that pattern.
Okay. Okay. So if we can recap, you say for visible symptoms, slight headache.
Yes.
You said slight
Body temperature,
body temp
engorgement of the breast,
body temperature.
pains at the side of the abdomen.
Okay. Pains at the side of the abdomen. Okay.
Of the abdomen.
Okay. 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 Can I ask you, like, from what age do you think a woman will start noticing, if there's symptoms of infertility in her, or that maybe she has problems? Like, from what age? Is it like as a teenage girl, as an adult woman, or when?
At the age of 25 to 30 years in a woman.
Okay. Okay.
The age of 24
to 30 years. Okay, the symptoms will start showing. Is that what you mean? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the symptoms will start showing between the ages of 25 to
30 years.
30 years. Okay, there's another question I want to ask you. Can this be avoided? Can infertility be avoided?
Yes. It can be avoided in the sense that that woman starts her treatment early before she gets married. In a condition of infection, you see a doctor, explain. Then in a condition of too much frequently abortion, or if that woman was a prostitute before, it can cause all these
problems.
Okay.
Okay, so our lifestyle matters a lot when it comes to infertility.
Yeah.
Because I know you mentioned too much alcohol.
Yes.
Can be a problem. Stress can be a problem. No, for the lifestyle, that is like for those that like to take loads of alcohol, pints of alcohol. I hope we are listening, because some people will say it's my life. I've seen it on social media a lot. When people will talk, they'll say, oh, that's not your business, that's my life, that's my problem. When I get there, allow me to enjoy. They call it enjoyment. But from what our nurse is telling us today, there should be limits to a lot of things that we do. Your lifestyle matters a lot. Whatever thing you're doing now, you need to check the repercussion future wise. How is it going to be? Well, what you're doing, is it good? Are you doing it because you want to do it? Are you doing it because others are doing it? Are you doing it because you just want to belong? Is that why you are doing it? So we can hear from our nurse what she said. Our lifestyle matters so much in this. Our lifestyle matters a lot. Okay, So that means the way we live our life, even as teenagers, even as teenagers, that means it goes a long way in our adulthood. Parents,
Yes.
I hope we are listening to what she's saying, because on this show, woman to woman show, I talk about, like home training. Have time for your children. Have time, because a lot of children indulge in a lot of things because there's no parental care, no parental assistance, no parental love. Like this alcoholism, they now, they plunge themselves into it. And you see them, they'll tell you, oh, it makes me happy. It makes me happy. You see them taking substances which normally they are not supposed to take. So let's cue in now and start. If you're that parent that you work 247, no, we're not saying do not work, but try and have time for your children. Because if we start early, you know showing them love, attention, I don't think they want to dive into what they are not supposed to be doing.
No.
Okay. So I'm today is not parenting, I know, but like, okay, it's like a mother now. Her child is married, and for 5 years she has been unable to bear a child. Automatically, that does not become that child's problem alone. It becomes the mother's problem as well. Her heart would, except if that mother is not a good mother. If you're a good mother, whatever affects your daughter affects you. Whatever affects your son affects you. Whatever affects, that's why I say, like I always say to my children, there's something I always say to them, that, you see, what affects the eyes affects the mouth, affects the nose, that's how, like, the family network is. So let us start early so that we avoid that late trouble, or trouble in our evening time. As parents, will be at peace. It will not be that, oh, because we didn't do our job well, that's why my child is going through this, that's why, A, B, C, and D is happening. Anyway, I'm not deviating, I'm not preaching, I'm not talking about parenting today. We are talking about, infertility. And back to my guest, you said something, about seeing a doctor. Okay? So
Yes.
from what you have said, does that mean if they start early, if you start early, as in you go see a doctor, you go do the normal checkup, and you start your treatment, can this be corrected? Can infertility be
Yes.
corrected?
Yes. It
Okay.
can be corrected through the test that the doctor will give to the patient.
Patient.
By
Okay.
testing, the kind of test affects the high vaginal swell, ultrasound, ovulation test, and sexual habits between between the woman and the man.
And the man.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It can be corrected before conception. So the treatment in this is improving the health of the woman, diet, personal hygiene, reduction of intake of alcohol,
Okay.
stress, and if it is a severe trauma in the sense of uh, the abortion she was doing
Mm.
far before she got married.
Married.
That is the trauma.
Mm. Okay. And can I ask, how can a woman know her fertile days? Because, like, from what you have said about ovulation, and from what I know about ovulation, oh, there are specific days that, oh, between maybe 1 to 8 days, or, there are specific days that a woman, is supposed to, like, I don't know now if it's during the ovulation she's supposed to take in, or is it immediately after ovulation, I don't know. But how will a woman know she's in her fertile days?
Thank you. In a woman,
Yeah.
during her menstruation period,
Okay.
she observes, during her menstruation period,
Yeah.
she observes body temperature, engorgement of the breast,
Of the breast. Okay.
increase of vaginal discharge,
Okay.
and her body will look somehow. Her body changes
Okay.
like a normal condition she was before.
Okay.
That is that. And the other one, you said, how can a woman know that she's fertile or not?
Yeah, her fertile days. Yeah, because there are, like, in a month now.
Okay.
In a month there
After
are.
her,
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
after her menstruation,
Mm-hmm.
that takes place between that 28 days to 30 days, she will allow the menstrual flow to 4 to 5 days. She will observe it. The color of the blood,
Blood.
black, reddish in color. If the blood is so dark in color, there's embarrassment. She will go and see a doctor and complain. So that is the experience they will experience during the
Okay. Okay.
during the
Okay, so the kind of blood that comes out during menstruation too matters. Oh, okay.
matters.
If it's reddish, if it's not dark.
color
Oh,
and scanty.
all right. Okay. So these two can be symptoms of infertility.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's dark, so that means it's supposed to be red, pure red. But when the color
Yes.
is not as red as it's supposed to be, that means maybe there's a problem. A woman needs to go see a doctor then. Oh, okay. So this, we can classify these two as part of the symptoms. Okay. The question I was actually asking is this, like, okay, let's say a woman now, let's say a woman sees her goes through a menstrual period, let's say every 25th day in a month, like January 25th. There are some people, January, every 25th, I'm just taking 25th for example now. Every 25th, that's their menstrual cycle. The menstruation starts on every 25th. Okay, and it lasts for like 4 or 5 days, like you said. But my question is this: within, it's not the whole of the month that a woman is fertile. It's not the whole of that month that you sleep with your husband and you become pregnant. My question is, how will a woman know the days that she's fertile? How will a woman know, oh, I'm supposed to sleep with my husband today? And because there are some women like that, honey, darling, sweetheart, whatever. You see her, she starts the, what word am I looking for now? She starts the normal whatever to entice the man. Probably, maybe the man is going to work, came back tired and blah, blah, blah. But she knows she's in her fertile period. This man, we have to do something today, So how will a woman know that this is my fertile, days or day? I know it's like 3 days or 4 days in a month. I'm not too sure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
In this condition,
Yeah.
if the woman is in her menstrual period,
Yeah.
that lasts 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
After that 5 days, she will start counting to 14 days. As from that first day to 14 days, you can meet. God will intervene.
Oh, okay. From the first day, she should start counting.
No.
Okay.
No. When the message lasts 4 to 5 days. Okay. At that 5 days,
yeah,
then 6, 7, you start counting. At the 6th day to 14 days.
14.
You can play from that 6 to 14 days. Play along with your.
All right, I get it now. Okay, I get you now. Okay, immediately after the menstrual cycle, you start counting from, maybe normally it lasts 4 days or 5 days. Let's say 5 days. You said they'll start counting from the 6th day to the 14th day. Okay, so in between, that is her fertile period. Okay. All right, all right. I get you then. I hope our listeners are really, really listening, because you see, this 2022, my prayer is for every woman that is believing God for the fruit of the womb. My prayer is this year they will conceive. And by next year, we'll be coming for naming ceremonies, we'll coming for child dedication, we'll be coming for the ones that want to do baby shower. We will come, we'll attend all of them and rejoice with everybody. Our time is really, really, really far gone. Our time is really far gone. I don't know now if you have any other thing to say to us concerning infertility. Is there any other thing you think you can contribute? Okay.
The advice for this couple when they experience such in marriage to go straight to see a gynecologist.
Okay.
It's the doctor that will now plan for them, arrange them, especially in their sexual cycle.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Akboganobo. We appreciate your time. We want to say a big thank you to you for coming on board and lecturing us on infertility in women. Thank you so much, and I'm very sure we'll bring you back again one of these days to come and talk more on issues concerning women.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. That was Mrs. Akboganobo, a nurse, a retired nurse, and, she gave us an insight concerning infertility, causes of infertility, how it can be avoided. And there's something she chipped in. She said it can also happen in men, and that's why, like some men, we have low sperm counts, So if a woman, if there's any couple listening to me now, or you stumbled on this video and you think there's a problem, listen, you don't need to be shy about this, because this is one thing that causes problem in a home. Like for the men, they'll say, so ladies will say, my husband has a low sperm count, she doesn't want to go and see a doctor, because that thing that once there's no children are not forthcoming in a home, the problem is the woman. No, we are not talking about the men today, that's true, but I'm just chipping this in now. It's not just the woman. Like what the nurse said it is good for both the woman and the man to go see a doctor. Please, Mr. Man, do not be shy about this. Don't push it that, it's my wife. Or maybe don't push it that, in your young days you impregnated. See, listen, anything can happen. A woman can always come. That pregnancy might not be your own. She can decide to trap you with it. So just remove every doubt. Clear your own card. Let her clear her own card. Because the problem most times is the men refusing to go see a doctor. Nothing is wrong with me. Do not assume. Do not assume, because the period of you doing that youngster to it's another period of its own, and something can happen. Maybe you were taking too much of alcohol, maybe you were living a reckless life, and things just things that were not supposed to unfolded. So just to be on the safe side and for there to be peace, please go to the hospital with your wife and get yourself checked out. Madam, you too, get yourself checked out. Or maybe you had a child in your teenage age, or now because you had a child before, that's for the woman now. Now you now think, it's my husband that... Do not assume. This is a new home. This is a new home. So you guys can work hand in hand, work together. No pressure. Do not allow family to pressurize you. That with time, things, and have your faith in God. Have faith in God, because God is the overall. Is He, even with all these symptoms we have outlined, if God still wants to say, listen, my daughter, despite all odds, I will still bless you with a child. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can question it. But what am I trying to say? In that process of you holding on to God, having your faith, upgraded and intact, do the needful. Go see a doctor, do the normal run, run a check. And if there's any drugs they give to you, antibiotics or something, go ahead and take it. And if you're taking too much alcohol, please cut it down. Cut it down, or you stop, because that period is a crucial time for you. Okay, anyway, we want to say a big thank you. Nobody actually rang in, so that's fine. I assume it's not really time of plenty talk. It is time for us to take our pen, like I was actually jotting down, time to take our pen and jot down and see your lifestyle. If you are living a reckless life, please stop and see how you can be of help to yourself. And parents, please put your eyes on your children. Teach them the right thing. And don't be telling them, do not do this, do not do that, and you are doing that same thing you are telling them not to do. No, they get confused. They get confused big time. So as you are dishing out, telling them, you are not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to take alcohol, alcohol is not good for you. And right there in their presence, you will download 6 bottles of beer. Who does that? So please, as you are teaching them, be a role model. Okay? Anyway, we want to say a huge thank you to everyone that is on the show, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Okay? And if, like I said, you are believing God, do not give up. Do not be discouraged. It is your turn. Before the end of this year, we are going to hear that good news. Okay? Just take good care of yourself. Do what you're supposed to do. Don't forget, my name is Joy. I am the host for the Woman to Woman show. And I will want you to visit our website on www.urockmagazine.com.ng. You will enjoy it. Yes, when I say you will enjoy it. And if you've not liked or followed us on Facebook, please follow us on Facebook.